In this video, students will use preset criteria to identify the most powerful images and titles tied to a lesson on quality of life based on the Grade 3 Social Studies curriculum. The following critical thinking challenges encourage students to look at clues within images and make inferences based on what they see. The goal is to have students successfully justify their choices based on evidence and their own background information. Each activity provides scaffolding for the students so that they can successfully complete the final challenge of selecting the most powerful image representing how the people in Ukraine depend on the environment to improve their quality of life.
I think Hard Work Heroes is the best because it's catchy, it's relevant, it's concise, and I think it is a field because it's catchy. If it was a title of a story, you would want to read it and see what happens. It's kind of relevant. It's very concise.
Students are provided with opportunities to practice justifying their choices, as well as ongoing and specific feedback.
So the title that we went with was Living in a Village, because it's consistent.
Concise. Concise means short and to the point.
It's relevant. It's informative and catchy. Me and Evie chose the Little Rainforest, and we thought that the name would be the Wet Rainforest because it's near lots of water, and usually when trees are near lots of water, the soil gets lots of water and it's really wet, and sometimes the soil turns to mud.
So is it concise? Mm-hmm. Is it short? Is it relevant?
Yes.
Is it informative?
Mm-hmm.
And is it catchy? Will we remember it?
Yeah.
We did the rainforest one, and we called it the green because it's concise, it's informative, it's catchy, and it's relevant.
Tell me how it's relevant. Tell me how it's on topic.
All the trees are really green, and there's lots of plants there.
While completing the final challenge, students use a checkbook which outlines the requirements, as well as the learning targets, so that they may self-assess as they work.
What if mine is different than my neighbor's? Is that okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we've learned from this. There isn't a right answer as long as you can tell us why. Why is it that one is more powerful than the other one? And remember, you have to relate it back to your needs, how we depend on the environment, and how it improves our quality of life.
Really take the time to look at those pictures like you've done in the past. You've pulled out a lot of really important details when you've looked at them carefully. So take the time to really look at that picture and put as much information down as possible. And when you think you're done, stop, look at those pictures again, and think again about your quality of life and your basic needs, and see if there's anything that you're missing that you could possibly add.
I chose picture A because the cows can give you food and milk. You can dig up the ground to make a sod house. I think the climate is warm and wet because the grass is green. The cows can be made into clothing. You can run around and have recreation. I chose picture A because there's food from the cow, and you can get milk from the cows. Also, you could build a sod house, and you could also run around and have fun. It's B. There's a lot of crops. There's trees for air, paper and soil. You can make shelter. There can be water.